Ew. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Poya Sek, and for today I'm going to be giving you a video on how to do my brows and how I lay my eyelashes on my eyelids for all my makeup looks. So if you would like to learn how to do your brows or how to put eyelashes on, go ahead and stay tuned to the video and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, we are up close and a little bit too personal. I just brought the camera a little bit closer so you guys can see what I'm doing to my brows as we go with the look. But just to start off, you guys know that I've been using this same brow product this whole summer. I'm not someone who likes to buy new products all the time. I just like to use what I like. So I've been using this K-Brow from Benefit Cosmetics. This has been doing wonders for me. It's just been laying my brows down super natural, or you can build it up to be, you know, super intense for like a little bit more of a upscale event. So the first thing I'm going to say about brow products, it doesn't matter what you're using, it just matters how you feel using them or how you like the product on you. If you are looking for a new brow product, I definitely do recommend this one. The brush that I've been using lately that I've been really liking is this Anastasia Beverly Hills 7B brow pencil, I guess I would call it. So this is the pencil. It's very precise, very sharp, very thin. So it is going to allow you to do those light strokes that you're looking for in a very natural kind of eyebrow look. I have another one that's from ABH number 14. It's a little bit of a thicker brush, which, you know, I like as well if we are going to be blending. I recommend that you have something like this at the end of your brushes, or just something like this so you can comb out your brushes as you go and it will help with the blending. So those are the only products that I use for this first step of my brows. So let's go ahead and get started. Per usual, I will always brush out my brows just to make sure that everything is sticking out and I know exactly the shape of my brows and I know exactly how I want the product to be laid. For me, I try to do the tail like right here, an angle line to where my eye is. I know there's a rule like you do it like this, but I don't like to take my brow all the way down here. I like to keep it right on an angle. For example, if I were to do eyeshadow, it's gonna be, you know, the same line there. And next to my nose, I don't want to take it all the way in here because that would look so weird. But I want to make sure that it starts literally where my eyeball, where the beginning of my eyeball starts. I want to start it in the same area. So don't bring your brow, you know, extended. If that's the look that you're trying to go for, then that's the look that you're trying to go for. But just for the natural brow that I try to go for, I try to stay within those dimensions. I'm going to go ahead and start this one. I'm starting off on the bottom. Light strokes, super light. I'm outlining exactly how I want the brow to look like. And see, this one had a little bit more of a shape to it, so it's a little bit easier to see how the brow is supposed to be shaped and how I want it to be. Right here, I'm just adding a few strokes at the front because I didn't get enough product because I wanted to keep that front of the part of the eyebrow very light. But if I have a little bit more product, I can go in the front and just add a few more strokes so that, you know, we get the full eyebrow and nothing is really missing. Sometimes they look like distant cousins. Sometimes they look like brother and sister. I don't know, girl, but they're not supposed to look identical. But whatever works for you, okay? So the next step, I go ahead and use a fiber brow gel. Sometimes when I'm doing my natural makeup, no makeup look, I'll just go ahead and throw this and then call it a day on my brows. If you have thick brows and you're super confident in them and the shape and how they look, then you can just throw this on and call it a day. It adds a little bit of oomph to my brows, honestly. I can't do my brows without this step. The next and final step to my brows is that I have to carve them out. So I have a brush like this. It's angled. It allows me to, you know, apply the concealer on my eyebrows the way that I need it to. But this is my staple concealer if I'm not trying to use anything high-end, something affordable, and something that works really well. So this has been working really well for me, especially for carving out my eyes. And then we go ahead and we go. So again, I try to put as little product as possible. I try to be super light-handed. I know in other videos girls kind of just go in because they're blending that down to their eyelid to do their makeup, but I don't really do that. I just carve out the brow. So we're going in super light, and I like this brush because it has an angle, so it really helps with cleaning the brows and the mess that we made and making it look like we literally just got our eyebrows waxed. See, right here I am carving out my brow, okay? If you saw before, it was a little bit chubby down here, but because I just carved that out a little bit with the concealer, it looks a little bit skinnier. And I'm going to use this brush that I use like just for concealers in general, just to blend that concealer out, because I don't want any harsh lines for my concealer. Like, I don't want anybody coming and looking at my brows and like, what's that? That is how I do my brows. If I'm coming a little bit closer to y'all, this is literally how they look all the time when I do them. Again, they're not perfect. Whatever. I hope that was easy for you to keep up with and stay along with the steps. But now let me go ahead and do a quick eye look so that I can teach you how to put eyelashes on. Whew, ciao. So the first thing is you're gonna need lashes. I try to get lashes that are gonna be able to bend and are very flexible so that I can be able to adjust them on my eyelids. I have wrinkly eyelids, and sometimes it just gets a little bit hard applying lashes to them. So I try to get lashes with flexible bands so that I can be able to apply them easily. The next tool that you're gonna need is lash glue. I've been loving and using this Kiss lash glue that I purchased off of Amazon for like $3, and it's been lasting for a good minute. But this one, it dries really fast once you put it on the eyelash band, and then you can just apply it to your lashes, and they do stay on all day. The next thing is that you're gonna need a few tweezers and pliers. I definitely need these tools, like these tweezers and stuff, to apply the lashes on my face and then to kind of be able to set them on my lid with the glue. So that's what I'm gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm just going to pick my lash up from here, and try to be careful with what lash you're getting, because one is for your left eye, one is for your right eye. So make sure that you're putting it on the right eye. But here I go, I just went ahead and took this lash right here, and I'm placing it on my lash tweezer. And these are tweezers that are meant for lashes because they're shaped for, you know, the application. They're shaped for setting the lash on the eye with the exact shape or form. So this is one that I use a lot to apply the lash to my eye. So while this lash is on this tweezer, right, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the lash glue on the band. And like I said, this glue really like dries super fast. So I'm just gonna put a good layer of glue. Just be careful that you're applying it to the band and nowhere else on the lash, because when you're applying it and you get it on the lash and you're trying to apply it on your eye, sometimes it can get sticky, then it sticks to your tweezers, and then it's just like a hole. So when I do my lashes, I have to look down. You have to look down like this so that there's no creasing going on. There's nothing really in the way of applying the lash to your lid. I'm gonna go ahead and place this lash right here in the middle. Okay, then I'm using my other tweezer. I literally just picked up another tweezer, and I'm pulling the ends into the areas that I need them to go. I'm just placing the eyelash exactly where I need to place it. And it takes practice, guys. It really does take practice to know where the eyelash is supposed to go, where the eyelid is supposed to look like, how comfortable it's supposed to feel. Again, I'm taking the lash for the left side, and because these lashes are very flexible and bendable, I try not to rip them out the package. I try to be very gentle, and I'm going to do the same steps that I did for the other eye. I'm going to be applying the glue, and then again I'm going to be applying a little bit more on the end so that it sticks and nothing lifts up. Because, girl, the worst thing that you can feel is your lash lifting when you're out. This glue, you don't need to dry it for too long. It actually dries pretty quick. So, again, I'm going to be facing my eye downwards. And I'm going to be making sure that my eyelid is flat. And then I'm going to place... And it's okay if you don't get it right the first time, just do it again. Place it on the tweezer the way you need to place it, and then right there. And then now I catch the other tweezer and I go ahead and place it okay. This one lifted again. What do? We just go back in and we push it against the eye. This one looks like it dried a little bit because it dries really fast. but I'm just using this tweezer. Using the tweezer to just really push that lash down and into this one is giving me a little bit more of a trouble, but that's okay. My eyes are never perfect. They always give me trouble. So I go in like that, like so. And if you feel like it's not sticking as much, like I said, go in with that tweezer, baby. Go in. Because the worst thing right now, what you can do is just let that glue dry and then try to go back in. You really need to go in while the glue is still tacky. So, the lashes are on. If this is your first time doing lashes, then I totally understand why maybe it's hard to put them on your eyelid the first time. Guys, I've been doing my own makeup for 7 years now, and I feel like this year and last year are the year. Actually, I'm lying. This is the first year that I feel like I'm applying lashes the way that they're supposed to be applied. Application of lashes has been easier, and my looks just look way nicer because I'm able to place the lashes the way that they're supposed to be placed. My eyes are droopy to me a little bit. My eyelids do fold. They have a couple folds in them. So the way that I place my lashes and my eyeshadow is really important to me because I want to keep my eyes looking open. I want to keep my eyes looking like they're awake and ready for the day. So that's why the application of the lashes really matters to me. Before, I used to put the lash all the way to the end here, so it would look like I have another fold and it would look like, you know, my eyes are droopy. But with this application, it just looks like, you know, my eyes are still open. If I were to go do a shoot, because I'm a model, it would be so much easier to look like I'm awake because my eyes just look open, rather than back in the day when I used to do my lashes, they just, you know. But I hope it was easy for you guys to be able to follow the steps and be able to see what I did. If, you know, in the future, I'm going to try to put more of me putting lashes on in my makeup videos so you guys can see that more often. But, you know, it's such a process that I'm always down here that it's like, can you even see? But I will try to put those in my videos so you can see how it looks. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. I finished my face just so that I could come back looking like something. I'll be posting a video soon on what foundation and what primer I used for this look. But yeah, that is the end of the video on how to do your brows and how to do your lashes. I hope it was easy for you guys to keep up with the video and try to see like how to achieve that look for you and how to be able to put on lashes and how to do your brows for your next makeup look. But other than that, you guys, I hope you stay blessed and I will see you next week.